Good morning. Oh my gosh, you guys, my hair is still wet. Good morning. Coffee cheers, everyone. Happy Crafter Day. Yay! We made it to Saturday, you guys. Oh, did you guys get to night from last night? Oh, yes. You guys, I am so excited to be here with you. I'm going to show you the card. Oh, all right. I'm going to show you the card, and so that you can go either to the Mystery Card Night and Games group or over to YouTube so that you can get inspired, because I give you permission to try something new every time we get together. Oh, I love how this one turned out. And do I say that a lot? But you guys, so here's the thing. When I say stuff like that, I have a scheme, if you will, in my head. And, you know, that doesn't always work out. Believe it or not, believe it or not, a lot of times it does, but not every time. And I say that because, you guys, that's okay. So here's how this one turned out. Oh, isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So you guys, it turned out so pretty. But here, this is where the magic happens. This is where the magic happens. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Oh, you guys, so pretty. Seriously. Here we are, and good morning, Nancy. That turned out so pretty this last night, you guys. Know that the replay is there. Good morning, Penny from Florida. Love how this turned out. Have you been afraid? Have you been afraid to try Mystery Card Night? Why? You guys, it's me and you sitting in your craft room making a card. That's how you have to think about it. Quit overthinking it. Quit overthinking it. You guys, I'm sitting with you, you and I, we have the supplies, and we're making a card together. Step by step, every inch of the way, I am there with you. And I mean it. You guys, you need to try it. We have done... Nancy, I know you're here. Nancy, have we ever made a duplicate fun fold? I don't think we have. Yeah, I know. Penny, I'm aware. Trust me, I'm very aware. So, I don't think we've ever had a duplicate fun fold, you guys. And we've been doing it for 3 years. Can you believe that? That we've been, although we didn't start doing only fun folds until part of the way into it. But, so we're going to make a wedding card today. And you guys... I'm doing the best that I can, unfortunately. All right, so I have a wedding that I'm going to today. Yes, I'm that much. This is the invitation. Isn't that pretty? And the leaves particularly reminded me of the Artistically inked leaves here. And I think, you guys, these kittens are just awful. Henry. Sorry, you guys. Good morning, Paula. The leaves particularly made me think of it, but I do like this flower particularly. But good morning, Sue. But I'm thinking I want to try this as a flower and put this as the center, I think. But we're going to see if we can do some creating like something like this, and I'm going to use vanilla cardstock. I'm going with cherry cobbler because Henry. Oh, you are being so bad. Going to use cherry cobbler as my red. And oh, Henry, look at this. This monster right here is getting into everything on my desk. Cherry cobbler and maybe Night of Navy. I know I didn't use it last night, but I have used it as of late. Oh, criminy. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have team meeting tomorrow and I have a room to clean up because this room is just terrible. I need Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow. Where the heck is all my ink? There's Night of Navy. I know where Mossy Meadow is. Okay. This is the color palette that we're going to go with. We don't need that dimensional on there. It's close, right? That gets me close to where I want to be. I think that I'm even going to use thick vanilla as my card base. And I don't know. Cherry cobbler as a layer behind that card. There we go. No. There. That's what I need right there. Alright. So, I need some vanilla scrap too. Oh my gosh. Come on, you guys. Alright, so I've got that. You guys, I'm going to say now, I am aware of the issues. And I'm leaving it sit there because I can't do anything about it. Although, I have a thought on what to do about it. Chuck it all out the window. That's what I want to do with it. Chuck it all out the window. Okay. So this is going to be the basic of our card. We've got a regular card base and we've got 2 layers, and I have cherry cobbler, Night of Navy, and Mossy Meadow. Because I think if I do this big flower here, I think I'm going to do navy in the middle. So that's kind of where I need some scrap pieces. I think that ought to be big enough. And die cuts. You would think, you guys, you would think that getting up at 8 o'clock I would be ready for this, right? All right. So, here we go. And I do think I want our card to go this way. So, I'm going to start with this. And then I'm pulling out all the pieces that I think that I'm going to need. And I do want to see what that looks like. Stamp. Let's stamp that first. And the reason I have my piercing mat is not because we have photopolymer stamp, but because I want to be able to stamp off easily. Does that fit on here? Oh, good. Okay. So we're going to... want to see what this looks like. I know that this gives me, good morning, Kim. I know that this gives me a lot of texture because of the type of stamp that it is. And I want to let that sit and marinate because that's the flower that we've got. Flower, quote unquote. Let's see what this center looks like because I'm almost positive that I can actually cut that center and we'll pop it up on a dimensional. And then the other thing that we need to stamp to die cut is the leaves for it. So we're going to do leaves in Mossy Meadow. Oh, I like that one better. There we go. All right, so those are the parts that we have today. So I'm going to die cut these out. And then we're going to do the stamping on the front of the card. And we're going to see what that's going to bring us. Because we've got that piece and this piece and these two pieces. And that's what I need for die cutting all of these out. So let's see what we get. And I should be close to cutting these out with just one pass. I have the extra leaves there if I want to use them. But I'm going to pick the leaves that I know that I want to use. And then I'm going to just, I'll have those as extra in case I need them. The other ones. Of course it moved. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Okay. So here's what I've got cut out so far. We've got that and that and that. I'm not digging that at all because it's not cut very well. And I don't think that I like that, the blue with that. We're going to give ourselves an option here. I think that part of my issue is that it's too dark. And then I'm also going to see if I'm going to cut out a red one just to have it. So I'm just going to keep plugging along. And we're going to see what we come up with. Okay. really like the idea of the blue center, but I don't know that that's going to work. And I think it would work okay if we do some blue flowers in the actual background. But we're going to find out here in a minute. Because I'm cutting it out. Where's my other die cut? Oh, it's still on the paper. Okay. Here's what we got. I have a red one, and we've got some more leaves here. See what I mean about these boys and about these kittens, you guys? They are just noisy. Noisy and busy. And you, little girl, are getting into trouble. Alright, so now, because you guys know me, I'll lose everything. So I'm putting it all back in here. Thank goodness for magnets. And we have all those parts. Now, alright, I'm going to take a deep breath. We're going to grab another block. And I'm going to try to... gonna try something. Hang on. Let's see if we can get this going here. We've got that. Now, let's do some leaves in here. Do some leaves in here. That one there. Put this one there. I'm going to put that one there. Now, let's see. I kind of want a leaf coming from underneath here, but I need a piece of scrap. All right, so I want a leaf coming from what would appear to be underneath that. So I'm covering it. And there is going to be a little bit of a space. And I did stamp it off. So we've got that leaf. And I want to do the same thing here. I want to do the same thing here. Then we can cover up that mistake I just made. Like that. Actually, I think we're going to have the card going this way. It just changed the orientation, I think. I'm not happy with that. So I got to fix that. All right, so we're going to try again. You guys, this is a trial and error situation. When you make stuff like this, I've never used this stamp set like this. So you don't like it, there's two sides to every piece of paper, right? So we've got that. And I'm changing what I'm doing here just a little bit. Because, you know, you got to have a plan. All right. So we started with this. And we were going to go this way. But I think we're going to go this long at the top. And I do think that we can get... Oh! Look what I just did, you guys. I'm all flustered. We're going to start over. No red leaves. That doesn't work. Let's clean off that stamp. You guys, this is why I close up my ink pads when I'm not using the color. Because I get so involved in what I'm doing, I lose track of where I'm at. The struggle is a real thing. And you guys, we all make mistakes, and it's only paper. It's only paper. There we go. All right, so there's our 3 big flowers. Closing up the cherry cobbler. Opening the mossy meadow. And we are going to do a little stamping off. Put that there. So we're going to bring in those, and I still want to do the other thing. All right, so we're going to take this, the mistake that we made, and I'm going to kind of round it over so that I can get those leaves where I want them. There we go. That's... There. That's better. See what we did? I did a tear. Now you could use a die cut piece. I did not die cut another piece, but you could do that if you wanted to, and then just leave it in your stamp set. Apparently, I'm not going to get away from that. But I do like that now. I like where that is. There. Okay, I think we're going back to up and down. Now we need some blue flowers in here. We're going to pop in a couple of blue flowers. Closing the mossy meadow. Opening the navy. And I'm going to pop in some flowers. They're kind of like flower buds. See those? I'm liking where this is going. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one more. I'm going to do it right in there. 5. Okay, so there's our... There we go. There's our flower edge. Looking pretty similar. Looking pretty similar. I'm digging it. Okay, so now with that, I want to stamp our inside, and I want to do like a little chunk of this. So what we're going to do is closing up the blue, opening the red back up, and down in this corner here, we're going to add in our little flower down at the bottom. And then our leaves here. Like that. Just like that. And then we'll tuck in our little Night of Navy little buds. Just like that, in our corner. Isn't that pretty? Oh, you guys, I'm loving that. Okay. All right, so with that, I think, and you guys, I think I want to emboss this. Like pressure emboss it to add some texture. And I'm thinking something small, like the exposed brick, or even the, let's see what we got here. I'm pulling them up. Time worn. I think the time worn is where I'm leaning to. One of these two. Not that one. I'm thinking either this exposed brick like that, or I'm thinking the time worn like that. And I really think that this is the way to go. Because I want to say, no, that's harvest. Let's go with this one. Oh, this is where I've got some faith. I know it's going to add a whole bunch of texture to those flowers and everything. Oh, it's going to be pretty. I'm getting excited. All right. Now, oh, wait till you guys see this. I'm grabbing ribbon. Seriously? I guess we'll go with vanilla. But check this out, you guys. Look at that. Oh. So, adding just that texture on there. That's got green in it. What's this got? That's just alcohol. Hang on. It's a wedding card now, so keep that in mind. Oh, okay, you guys, my spritzer is empty. We're going to make some spritzer. I have alcohol. I'm going to go get a little bit of water, because I don't have any. I'm going to take this. This is live action, you guys. I'm going to put in a couple of squirts of alcohol. So there's that much alcohol in there. I'm going to put a little less than that of, good morning, Betty, of water. So hang on one second, because I don't have any. Got a little heavy-handed with the water, so we're going to put in a couple more spritzes of alcohol. And then, here's where the magic happens. Don't fall over. Actually, there we go. Because what we need is our Wink of Stella. Where's the Winka Stella, Violet? Violet, did you take the Winka Stella? Did you? There's my twine that I was looking for. Paula had it last, right? Paula, didn't you have it last? Can't find it. And I don't think I have a new one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so we've got alcohol and water in here. And we're going to take our Winka Stella and we're going to squeeze it. See how it comes out? And I'm putting that in my spritzer. Putting the lid back on that, and then I'm going to put the lid on this. And we're going to shake it up. And there is a little bit of green in here, but I'm okay with that. So I've got that. And I'm shaking it up to make sure that my Winka Stella is not sitting on the bottom. And then I have this this chipboard piece, you guys, and I'm going to Winka Stella this. So did you guys see? Did you see what happened with this, with the stamp parts? It kind of deepened it up, but it kind of wet it because there was water and alcohol. And, oh, that looks cool. All right, Winka, there's our spritzer. Now I need a sentiment. I need so happy for you, or something. Let's see. Thinking of you, sending you smiles. No. No. No, 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 no. You guys, I really need to get some stamps. Okay, this is not good. Okay, so we have best wishes. I guess we could use that. Not what I was thinking of using, but we could use best wishes. Because that's applicable. But here's my question. Is that going to fit? No, that's not going to be big enough. All right, so we need another piece of scrap. Vanilla. Oh, you guys, that looks so pretty. Can you guys see the wink in that? I don't think you guys can see it. You guys, that whole thing is shimmery. Oh, you can see it in the leaves, you guys. Look in this section down here. You can see it shimmer. But the whole thing is shimmery. And I love it. And it was one card, Paula. Okay, so here's our best wishes. And I'm thinking Then I'm going to use navy. Pull this flower off because I can't see. And I want to leave room because I want this to come off of my flower that I'm going to make. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. And then, so the next thing that we're going to do, and I'm thinking that we're going to go this way. This might need to be spritz because I think that's what changed the color. Yep. Look at that. That's unspritzed. That's spritzed. And it did deepen that color. Okay. So spritzing all around. Okay. It's all of them, Paula. They're all being bad. All. All right. So we have our sentiment piece. We have, these need to dry, but I'm trying to figure out, I'm thinking that we're going to put the red in the middle. This red unspritzed, we're going to put in the middle, and then we're going to add these two little flowers with our leaves. And I'm thinking we might use both, but I'm not 100% positive. So this, not quite dry yet. Once this is dry, then we're going to go with the vanilla twine here. Vanilla twine. And I need some red. I need cherry red, not red red. Although, I wonder if we did a little bit of this. Ooh, there we go. Sweet Sorbet Metallic, that's where we're going. And I think, so it's going to be, oh, I forgot to trim this. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so I forgot to trim that vanilla piece when I pulled it. So that's okay, because that still looks really pretty. There we go. All right. So this will go on to this. This will get wrapped around, and then we'll do a little, I think we're going to pull in the bow maker. And I'm going to do, I'm going to double it up. Double it up. And double that. Okay. Come on. You know, sometimes these other pegs get in the way. Okay, there we go. And then I'm doing a little bit of a bigger bow. There. And we'll pull that off. Grabbing my scissors. I'm going to need dimensionals too. Scissors. Oh, isn't that pretty? All right, so we've got a four loop, because I doubled it up. We got a 4 loop bow, 4-loop bow. And look at me getting green on my fingers. All right. I think that we're dry enough. Oh, the struggle is real. I get it, Paula. All right. So there's that. And then once around, tie our knot. And I think I'm going to tie our knot. And then there. And I want to tie a bow with the vanilla. Not too big. I want the loops in the vanilla to be the same size as the loops in the sweet sorbet metallic. Just like that. There we go. And there's that. And I'm thinking I want it there, but I think I don't. I think I want it over here. And I'm going to put it all the way to the end. Like that. And then we're going to tuck this in that bow. So it'll look like that. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Okay. So this is going to get dimensionals at the top and the bottom. This is going to get a dimensional. And that's going to go on here. See how this is spritzed and that is not. Do you see the difference? Love it. And then we've got big dimensionals. On there. And I'm taking advantage of this little cutout here. This little cutout, because that's where I'm putting the ribbon. So I'm sliding it in. See how I'm sliding it in and it's buttoned into the knot there. You can still see all the ribbon, but that's how it's getting tucked in. And then I'm using my fingernail. I'm curling up these leaves just a little bit. And I'm going to put little dabs of glue. And they're just going to get tucked in. just like that. So you try to do the dark on the bottom because that's what adds the weight. And one more. And you want to tuck that there. And then we're going to put these two, look at me using all of the pieces that I cut, you guys. We're going to put these two up on dimensionals. And you guys, that best wishes, I'm not even going to use it. I'm just going to do best wishes on the inside. Because there's a lot going on this front. So, again, where's my invitation? Here it is. Check that out. Look at how close that is. Oh. Alright, so dimensionals on this. Straighten that. Got to pull in our best wishes. There we go. And then so we've got the texture from the embossing, okay? We've got all the stamping, and we did the stamping first, and then we ran it through the embossing folder. We've got the die cut out flower and the die cut leaves. We've got the multiple layers of ribbon. And then I'm going to flip this over. And we're going to put this on the front. Don't get the ribbon stuck in your dimensionals. Now I do need an envelope. And this is one of those times, you guys, that I like my envelopes to actually match. Most of the time, my envelopes have like Happy Mail on them or something like that. But this one, because it's a wedding card, I'm going to actually stamp my card or my envelope because we're actually going to the wedding. And I'm just gonna Donnie, knock it off. Just like that. Reminiscent of the invitation. And it's just like that. All right. There's our, here, let's get this out of here. There is our wedding card and our coordinating envelope, all with our artistically inked, and here is the invitation. Look at how close. I love that. So we don't always have the opportunity to have it come really, really close, right, you guys? However, I try to pull in the colors or try to do something like that in regards to, and I do this with baby shower stuff too, bridal showers, things like that. I try to go at least with the colors that they're using. So I hope that this has inspired you to try something new. I I hope that you have an amazing day getting crafty, and you guys, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, guys.